Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for January 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th, Monday through Thursday. Now, you know I'm going to be using some Radley Valentine decks. I will use my Archangel Power Tarot card for the main message. I will pull one from my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. And then I will follow up with my Emily Anderson crystal decks. Now, for the overview, I will be using my Ryder deck, and I will be using also my Osha Zen Tarot cards. I usually use these for words of advice. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just deliver the message. Try not to understand it too much either, but let's see what we have. So now, and the cards are already flying. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles on the floor, right? Four of Pentacles helps when I put my glasses on. But we are coming up to, we are in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, but Mercury goes retrograde on the 14th. And it will stay there for about 3 weeks. So it'll go into the first couple of days of February. Okay, so remember, that is a time when you don't buy electronics. You want to really be very careful with your communication. I want people to be really careful about their speech, because this is a time I feel that we could say things it's like we'll say it now and later on we'll be like, oh my gosh, how come I said that? I really wish I wouldn't have said that. I do feel that there is a lot of speech energy going on for this time. And remember, 2 weeks before is the shadow, 2 weeks after is the shadow. So we do have a little bit of, so not just the 3 weeks, it's more like, 5 to 7 weeks. So I just really want you to watch your tongue. I do feel that many people will be very pointed in their expression. So let's put it that way. Another thing about Mercury retrograde to me is it's a time of karmic adjustment, karmic resolution, and I'm also getting the word retribution, karmic retribution, things that were, things made right. Now, I know sometimes you have to speak that out. Mercury is in Aquarius. Aquarius is extremely intelligent, very pointed, very much air energy, very much about your speech. Very pointed energy also, but I do feel just kind of be a little gentle with your speech, because I don't want you to come back 2 months later and be like, oh my gosh, what did I say? What did I do? This is one of those times where you might just walk into your boss and say, I just quit, and it's not really a good time to do that, because what I'm feeling is that you say, I'm quit, and then you walk out, and you might have worked there for several years, and you've just lost your reference, okay? It's always good to get a job when you have a job. Anyway, and while I have had many jobs, I've had actually 3 jobs start that I remember, start with Mercury retrograde. They all ended quickly and abruptly, and they were also blessings, though. So who's to say? Just be careful. I'm getting somebody watching your tongue, watching your emotions with this, because it really wants to push you forward. And I don't know. Who's to say? Maybe you need to clear the air. Maybe you, just be careful. Guard yourself. Anyway, okay, here we have the Four of Pentacles. Pentacles is our earth energy. It is our Capricorn. We are still in Capricorn. It is Taurus. It is also Virgo energy, money, job, career, very tangible energy. I do feel like this is, very much guarding your money, watching over your money. Now remember, this is more an overview of what's universal than it is for you personally. I will do the personal signs, following this, though I do post this as an introduction. I do feel this is very much guarding your money. So for stability, leadership, also organizational energy, this is just, money is there. It's just you have to guard it against foolish spending. Also, you have to guard it from it being taken from you, okay? But the money is there, and if you don't necessarily have it, it will come. But I just really feel this very guarding your money energy with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, let's go on. And anything reversed has a little stronger energies. Okay, the Devil. So now we have a 15. 15, this is 5 energy, change, change, change. You can look at it as a 10 plus 5. 10s are transitional. One's new beginnings, and we have all the ones. We have 1, 10, 1, 11. We have this one energy going on already. So ones are new beginnings, new starts. 10s are transitional. 5s is change, change, change. Now you add the 1 plus the 5 becomes a 6. It's the number of man. It is what we put into it. It is, we are feeding our own fears. This is about fear base. This is being chained in a way that that we have actually created our own chains. The universe, this is the universe. The universe is saying that the chains have been created by our own fears, but we do have the ability to slip from these chains. We do have the ability to slip from these fears. You have to be very bold. You have to be very very brave in many times to do this. But if you really look, okay, there is the Devil. There is this, dark energy here. The Pentacle that's on top is off balance, so it is not it is not something that is for our own good. It is, it is kind of saying it has skewed the earth energy, that it has skewed the tangible energy. It is also, kind of given, it's just kind of given a, just not necessarily the best vibes, but the people that are, chained, they can definitely slip their chains. They can definitely free themselves from these chains. But again, it's, do we choose to? Do we choose to? Do we like to live with the fear? Sometimes living in fear is something we become used to. This is also something that we become addicted to. But a lot of this is, watch your money, guard your money, but at the same time, this is fear. So this isn't necessarily fear-based so much, but next to it, there could be some fears about money also. But the thing about the Four of Pentacles, I am feeling that the money is really there. This is where we're like, oh, it's better, again, what is this, what is it, Roosevelt, the one thing we have to fear is fear itself. So this has a lot of fear base, but it has a lot of opportunity for us to break from those chains. Next card is, this is the Four of Wands. Now, for, again, stability, organization, leadership. Wands is our fire energy. It is our Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, passionate, burning, determined. We have an opportunity for celebration. We have an opportunity to make something wonderful out of this. Again, fear could be what's holding us back. Fear could be what is keeping us from moving. And again, this is not just for you per se. This is more the universe. This is more the global type of energy. So there's some money energy. There's some really great successful energy. You can see, I don't know, you want to consider this a wedding. This is a marriage. There is, there's this canopy. There's all this, beautiful fruit or flowers type of energy over it. There's celebration energy all around. We just have to deal with that fear. This is a major arcana card. We just have to deal, or we have to give, pray, work with that fear. Now, many times over, again, I've told you, I don't pray to be brave. I don't pray for courage anymore. Because when I pray to be brave, I'm put into situations that scare the heck out of me. Courage, oh my gosh, I have to fight. I pray for mercy and grace. Mercy and grace. Mercy is, hey, mercy and grace kind of go hand in hand. Mercy is like, please be gentle. Grace is saying, I may not deserve it, but please be gentle. Okay? So the universe is really in kind of a quandary for this week. There's money things going on. Guarding your money. Fear. There is a very strong potential for success and breaking out of that fear. But these are choices, always are choices. Okay, let's go on with the Osha Zen Tarot. See what we have here. See what we've got here now. And I am feeling like I need to do at least, I think, three cards. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Now, first card, Politics, we have that 7. 7 is, and that's funny, with the politics would be on top of the 4 with the money. So politics, 7, divine energy, divine umbrella, divine interference. The mask is coming off. Politics, the snake. So I don't know, are we playing politics? Are politics playing with us? The snake, the false face, the sneaky snake type of energy, just the dark, nasty energy. And I think that's funny that it's on top of the money card, or on top of this guard your money card. Next card is, now we have 3. We have creativity. Creativity, this is actually, so 3 is our, the number of power, powerful 3. Creation, creativity, and what's the other one? Celebration. Also, you say something, do something 3 times. It's really very, very powerful. This has the Empress energy to it. It has the Moon energy to it. There is, a lot of possibilities out there. So we've got this thing that it's kind of like the physical wants to really, the physical is being affected very much by the metaphysical. We're getting these 2 things going on. But then we do have this wonderful opportunity for something more in our lives. And again, it comes down to, asking, having faith, also, putting it out there and keeping our light shining. And, I'm always telling you, the reason that you're here with me is because we are light workers. We are, spirit workers. We are star seeds. We are all, we have that. And it's just, we're here to encourage each other just to get through, because we all face a lot of darkness. Okay, let's go on and see this last card. Oh my goodness, I love this. Now this does not have a number, but this does say there is adventure awaiting. There is new things awaiting. There is a new start for us. We need to approach it like a child. We need to approach it with innocence. We need to be welcoming to it. The color spectrum is very lovely, very, very, it's unknown, but it's yet at the same time, it's very beautiful. And at the same time, it's as a child, what do we do? And it's funny that that one is on top of the fear. So, politics with your money, we have celebration, creativity, and celebration with celebration. So there is so much going on with this. And adventure basically says face your fears, move on, stop letting fear be what rules you. Okay? Interesting with that. So there's a lot of paradigms with this, a lot of opportunities, a lot of choices going on in the universe. Remember that the, like I said, Mercury retrograde to me is a lot of karmic resolution. Maybe this is going to be one of those big ones. Things are working more in that spiritual world. We have to be, we have to accept it. We have to reach out for it. We have to be open for it. At the same time, we do need to ask higher power to cover us in his cloak, her cloak of protection, because, we want to stay with the light. We want to stay with the light. Okay, take a moment before I start the readings. Take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. And let's start the readings and see what all, what our 110, 111, 112, 2022 is going to be like. Hello, my Aquariuses. Well, you're still in the news, more or less. I mean, Mercury is in Aquarius. Mercury is going retrograde. We still have Saturn in Aquarius. We're about to enter Aquarius. So you are highlighted. You are spotlighted. So let's see what we've got going for my Aquariuses. Here we go. So I do feel the spotlight is on you. I don't know, does that mean people are watching, people are waiting? I don't know. I just feel, I keep getting, you are in the spotlight. The spotlight is upon you. That could be for the good or bad, I don't know. Let's see what we have here. First card. Decision. Now we have that 15 energy. The 15 energy is, go back to the introduction, that is the devil energy. That is really facing fear energy. And what is it that's holding you back? What's keeping you from moving forward? Now, moving forward could actually be in the physical plane. It could be in the metaphysical plane. It could also be, it could be, oh, what's keeping me at my job when I want to do something else? Or It can also be just what's keeping me stuck where I'm at. Many times, it's about living day to day, living in the present. However, sometimes it's like your present, it's like you've got big boots on and you're walking in mud and it's just not letting you move forward. Okay, so you've got that 15 decision. This is Archangel Jophiel. Jophiel does have a lot of creativity and can help you with these changes. So basically, I would look her up a little bit more and see how Archangel Jophiel can help you through this time. But this is about breathing and saying, I will not live in fear. I will not live in fear. Okay? So release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So that's really a lot to handle. That's really a lot to digest. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So what can you do? How can you build your confidence? Well, one thing you can do is you can look at all the things that you have accomplished. Now, in some ways, it can be, fear can also be based upon like money issues. And, I have a lot, I've been there where I've been very worried, oh my gosh, can I pay this bill? Can I pay this bill? Now, looking back in my life, I have seen that maybe I haven't gotten wealthy or rich, but I have survived and the bills did get paid. So, there's a lot of things that we borrow and we have to really look back to say, is this fear really justified? But again, fear, tool of the devil. And that's why it's the devil card. Okay? So detox, connect with your higher power, really pray, meditate, and and have faith. Have faith. Next card up. Strength. Archangel Ariel. Now, Ariel is a very gentle archangel that has a lot of iron or a lot of strength. Okay, so there is strength in gentleness, and there is gentleness with strength. Now you have that 1-1 energy, and remember we have January 11th coming up. So there could be something to do with that energy, new beginnings, new start, type of energy with that. But there's forgiveness, there's letting, and forgiveness is not necessarily, it's never really for the other person. It's more to help you to release yourself from that which holds you back. So forgiveness also is forgiving yourself. Maybe you've made some decisions that you look back on and say, well, they weren't really the wisest. Well, you know what? You learned from it. You learned from it. And many times over, my Aquariuses, and this is really hard transitional energies for you because, there's a lot of different ways. Some say that we went into the age of Aquarius, almost 10 years ago. Some say we're transitioning. Some say we're not even going to be there until, 2600. So, there's all this difference. But my Aquariuses, you are really going through a big ascension process. You are being put into situations that aren't comfortable to you. You just have to keep persevering. You just have to keep going forward. And you just have to know that in many ways, if we go back to soul contracts, if we go back to, you signed up for this. And if you signed up for this with a soul contract, which I do believe many of us do, then you will get through it also. So there's a lot to do with have faith. How's that? Have faith. Okay. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. So here it's saying lack of self-confidence, and here it's talking about obtaining self-confidence or having self-confidence. Now let's go here. The 6 of Gabriel. So we have a 15116 or 61151. 6 is the number of man. It's the number, what we put into it. Gabriel is our fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Now remember, your mirror, your opposite is Leo energy. This is all about riding into victory. This is saying things are going to work out better than you even thought they were going to work out. So whatever this troubling is, whatever this fear is, whatever this is, this problem with self-confidence, things work out better. This is victory. This is riding into victory. This also has a lot of, I'm getting a lot of chariot energy, which is a 7. But Chariot also has a lot of victory, but also that this is things out of your control. You couldn't really, you may have wanted to control it, and the Six of Gabriel kind of pulls it back a little bit into your control. Anyway, congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. Things are moving. Things will move for you. But again, too, a lot of it is letting go of the fear and having faith, connecting. A lot of this has to do with, the thing with the self-confidence. Okay. And again, too, I do feel that there were many, many Aquarians. I think that when I talk about soul contracts, and you can look that up on the internet and find out more, but supposedly what it's about is before we came and incarnated into this, we knew what we were going to have to deal with. So, and that we actually chose to do it. But it's kind of like that, I think there's a meme out there that says, yeah, I didn't know it was going to be so hard, though. Okay, let's see what the guardian angels have to say, reversed. 10 of action, so we have that 10 energy again, so we get a lot of 1 energy going on, especially for this January and the 11111. Action again is fire energy, and this is saying you're working too much. You're doing so much that you're not necessarily you're like, it's like you're keeping like busy work to keep you from thinking to feeling. It's keeping you from really being in the moment. Anyway, you're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. So really what it is you're not necessarily living up to what you're supposed to be living up to. You're living up to what you think others, or living up to what others have put out there for you, okay? And it's just not making you happy. You're trying to, somebody says, oh, with all your intelligence, all of this, you should be a rocket scientist. And you're like, but I never wanted to be a rocket scientist. So there is something about, there is a little bit of finding your place also, and that is very comforting too. But that's kind of after you've gone through some of this other stuff here. So let's see what we have for my Aquariuses. What crystal or energy would be helpful? Anyway, smoky quartz dispels negative energy, home protection, earth connection, achieving career success. That might be needed for this time. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's a metaphysical, physical thing going on for you. It's not that easy, but my gosh, my Aquarians, oh my goodness, thank you for signing up for it. Anyway, my Aquariuses, remember please to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Most importantly, and as always, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.